ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. You stop. It's another episode of Breaking the Stigma. For some reason, I wanted to say Red Cup Rants. I'm tired. It's Monday. That's a previous life. Don't judge me.
Flashback to last year. Pastor Dre, like usual, is going to be fashionably late.
That is a good question. Where's? Yeah, we jacked the theme. You know what I'm saying?
Evil Morty theme. Yeah.
I do need to find where is Pastor? Hold on. Let me put out an APB for the good old Pastor Dre. Yeah, luckily for y'all, with my audio settings on my mic, you don't hear my new keyboard. But Logitech check in the building. But yeah, true. When you hear the theme, you know that when the smoke clears, that you're gonna be broken. But while we wait on Pastor Dre, Matt, what's going on with you, bro? How was your week?
My week wasn't bad. We're finally getting out of the ugly winter up here and getting into the thaw of spring, which is pretty nice. We've had some pretty nice warm days, and I've been able to get out in the yard and do some work and get some of that beautiful sunshine, so I won't be such a white boy.
Hey, you talking about come stay up there with y'all? You said ugly winter. Define ugly winter.
Gray. Just gray out there. Gray skies. We didn't get much snow this winter, so it wasn't really nice to look at. It was just kind of ugly and cold out there.
Look. No, come on. I'm used to gray skies. I'm an Atlanta native, bro. We seen enough rain. I'm talking temperatures.
It wasn't even that bad. It only got down. I think the coldest we got was like -14, -15. And that was only like 1 or 2 days.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Sir, you said -14.
That's Celsius. Yeah.
Celsius. So what's that, like -60?
No, I know we -30 Celsius is the same in Fahrenheit. I know that much.
All right. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. -13 Celsius is apparently 8.6 degrees.
Yeah.
Bruh, I don't know if you've heard, but my old Black Marine Corps veteran butt cheeks can't handle that. Just like I can't even go up to Chicago to visit Kim's family because my old Black Marine Corps having butt cheeks beat on broke.
Yeah, but see, I got this thing called a wood stove, and that thing is awesome.
Yeah, well,
I get my house cooking at like summer temperatures in there.
I mean, well, you know what I mean? That's just because you fire like that, bro. But everybody else ain't like you, dog. We just don't be like, we ain't got all them tricks and things and, prior businesses and all that fun stuff and all that lovely jazz and yada, 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 et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But so we don't get off topic, I'll tell you about my week. My week was a week. I don't even remember it.
Stuff happened. Now you're here.
Yeah, it went by kind of quick. So yeah, correction. I do remember the week. Wednesday was Kim's birthday. So again, happy birthday, dear. All that fun stuff. But other than that, I think she's been celebrating her birthday all week. And so I don't really remember because it's been expensive. Jesus Christ, it's been help me. Help me. I paid the bill. I paid the bills first. I was smart. I forgot to share the video on the other platforms. That's my fault.
Bad dicks.
I was half asleep when I did this because I took a nap because somebody told me I don't sleep. So I said, fine, I'm gonna take a nap. And when I took a nap, I was like, oh yeah, sure. Set the lobby. Click. Oh, huh.
Yeah.
And then Matt sent me. He was like, yo, I'm waiting on the link. Oh shit, we do start the show in 15 minutes. What the fuck is going on around here? So we
Yeah,
ain't
man.
on all our normal
Them
stuff.
naps hit different after 30.
Shit, who you telling? So if we ain't on our normal stuff, that's on me. My bad. Y'all be alright. Whatever. And stuff. I'm gonna share this here. Oh, okay. I just got new buttons on their board and I don't like it. That's cool though. That's cool though. I have G buttons and I don't even know what they do. I just whatever. So we're gonna put that there. And then I need to go in her group. Speak of the group.
Oh, there's the pastor.
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas?
Shit. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the pastor is here, and Rain, you're absolutely right. Naps are very, very fucking dangerous after 30. Like, we will doze off and be asleep for hours and be like, "What day is it? What time is it?" People talking about, "I'm hungry." You just be like looking at them like, "Who are you?"
You look at your watch and it says 9, and you're like, "Is that morning or evening?"
Yeah. Oh, that's
Hello?
me all the time. What's happening?
Hello?
What's up?
Hello.
Can y'all hear that? You know what that is, right?
Yeah, I know my
All right.
nephew's voice. I'm just trying to.
Oh.
I'm wearing to wear his punk behind it. Oh, there you go.
There you go. Come on, man.
Got to get into the camera.
There he is, right there. There you go.
Move your fat ass over, Drake. Come on.
I got a guest. Say hello, Terrence.
I did say hello.
That ain't no
Say it
damn.
again. Say it again. Say it.
Hello? How y'all
Hey.
doing?
What happening, bro? That ain't no guess. That ain't guess. That's my nephew. That's
Yeah.
the nephew. That
That's
ain't
the
a guess.
LP.
That is one of the reasons why we're here.
Exactly. Trouble,
All right, well,
trouble.
tell us about your week real quick,
Me?
so we can move on with our life and things.
Honestly, it's been pretty good. I rode through Jacksonville. I had to pay some bills and run some errands, and I'm just happy to be here in Jacksonville, spending time with family and spending time with folks that I care about. And you see who I'm with. You see who I'm here
Don't
with
get
over
beat up.
here.
Don't get beat up.
This guy.
Because if he beats you up, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. I'm just
Oh, I will too.
Well, ask him about his elbow. What happened to your elbow? He said he don't want to talk about it, so that's already been taken care of.
Sir, child abuse is bad. Child abuse is bad.
Kim, I'm not harassing him. This is tough love from a father to a son. That's it. You see how he already talking? That's okay.
I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, I hear your voice already.
Oh,
All right, you showing out on the show, but wait, what happened when we get off the show?
I saw her off the show anyway.
Okay, we'll see what happens there. All right, come on. Let me set it up here.
There you go.
There you go. Right, so you can see them both. There he is.
Terrence, when you come visit, I'm gonna teach you about popping your hips so you can suplex him because he ain't gonna be ready for that. I'm gonna show
And
you.
if you come up here, I'll teach you some Brazilian jiu-jitsu so you can take him down and hold him down.
Wait a minute.
All right, well, I tell you what. Y'all teaching them all this. Y'all gonna teach them to pay some bills, be responsible. Y'all can do that too.
Look, the way
Exactly. See, y'all talk about y'all gonna teach them all this jiu-jitsu and all that stuff. Teach them to pay some bills.
Time out. The name.
That's your job.
Time out. The name on the left.
No, that's my job, but that can't be my job if it hurts.
Hold up now. The last name on them bills don't say my last name, so that ain't my responsibility.
Exactly. So you need to stop with the haberdasheries and hemoglobin there.
Hey, wait a minute. We love the haberdashery store. What are you talking about?
Well, we ain't gonna talk about it today. So say hello to the people.
I did. I'm waiting. I
Come
thought I
on,
was waiting.
introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
I'm Little Pancake. What?
Come on, talk.
I did. I just said I'm Little Pancake.
Okay, that's all you gonna say.
I mean, can I put my Instagram so like they can follow me or something?
Say whatever you want to say right now. Say what you gotta say.
You got the floor, LP. You do your
Yeah,
thing.
you got the
man.
floor. You got the floor, man. It's on you. We waiting on you. The people want to know. Come on, Jay-Z.
What?
Come on, say so.
My name is Terrence. My name is not Jay Z.
Oh, you shy now? You were talking big. You were talking. You were talking
I
big
thought
loud.
you was gonna like we were talking and then like we were gonna talk
wait a
about
minute.
it.
No,
Did
no,
you hear
no.
the bass
Just-
come out in his
Not-
voice? I like that right there.
No.
bro.
What?
He's like,
Just
oh,
talk-
my
just-
name is
Oh,
Terrence.
okay,
Oh,
okay.
wait a
Hold
minute.
on. Just say what you feel and tell the people who you are. Just talk about yourself.
Okay.
Oh,
Like matter of fact,
Okay,
talk
okay.
about.
I got it.
All right. Come on.
My name is Terrence. I'm 14 years old. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. It's my mom. Oh, you wanna come say something? My mom's over here sitting on the sideline being a team player. My brother's over there sitting on the couch. Also being a team player in silence. But I got my dad. I think right here.
Oh, you think I'm your dad? Oh, you don't know. Hey, so- I guess I'm gonna have to call Maury tomorrow. Then he talking about he think I'm his dad. Okay. Hey, look. So I'm about to. Hey, look. If y'all see me on Maury tomorrow, if y'all see me on Maury tomorrow, you know what time it is.
So,
You good? You all right? But
So,
he's a good.
ladies and gentlemen, I think we just had some peace built live up in the air. Wait a minute, Jesus. Hold on. Where my drink? Hold on. God.
And y'all too. It's y'all fault because y'all told me to bring him on here.
Whoa.
Y'all told me to bring him on here.
I'm
Oh,
innocent,
shit.
sir.
Here we go again.
You can't prove
y'all
nothing.
told me to bring him on here. So I'm like, oh, bring LP on. He'll be all right. This is what I have to deal with. Okay, exactly, Trisha. Y'all get what y'all asked for. This is what y'all asking for. So, but yeah, I'm just glad he's here. He could talk about his experiences and stuff like that because this is a very interesting topic we're gonna talk about tonight. And I need a younger point of view on this one.
All right, that's fine.
Arisa is Dexter's daughter.
Oh,
Arisa is Dexter's daughter.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I guess.
You call her.
He was like, oh, that's cool.
You call her CP.
No, Terrence saw her name. That's why I call her a different name, but he saw her name and asked.
To you, she's CP. To everyone else, she's
CP to me, but Terrence,
Right.
you know how Terrence is very inquisitive. He's a Virgo, so
Why does his zodiac sign matter? Why does zodiac sign matter?
because they have to know about you.
Zodiac don't matter.
Look, you remember you want to run your own YouTube, right?
Why not say that?
You want to do your own podcast, right? This is what you have to do. This is what you have to, I'm showing you how we have to do to deal with stuff like this. So you have to know.
Don't.
You have to what? You picked your nose? What?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
What'd you say?
I don't know.
Exactly.
What I say?
Anyway, next subject.
Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we haven't even started the show yet, but I appreciate everybody for tuning in.
This is what I have to go through. This is what I have to go through with this one right here. This one right here, I have to go through right here.
So he's a smart ass like you.
Wait, hold up.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna be worse than me when he grows up.
Uncle Interjection Time, he is cool with us. He's always welcome on this here on the show, and he's got protection.
For sure.
Yeah.
You put out an APB.
Yeah. Yeah. Arista's a Virgo too, so y'all get along just fine.
Oh,
No, the
word.
fuck they won't. They be ready to box each other in the head. But it's all right. I got the Xbox downstairs, and they play Switch in their room. So
Oh, you said the magic words. You said Xbox. Terrence loves him some Xbox.
that's fine.
He got the new Xbox too.
That's fine.
I said your uncle got the new Xbox.
Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me.
You gotta pay attention, son. Pay attention. Like
I can't hear what Dex is saying.
you want.
But it's all right.
Should I take the headphones out so
No,
you
it's
can
all
hear?
right. We good.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was gonna take the headphones because he said he can't hear y'all, so he wants to hear it. So I was gonna take the headphones out.
Can he
Hold
not
on, let me-
hear?
Well, no, you don't. You
Hold
got
on.
it.
Can you hear him now?
Yeah. Can
Yeah.
everybody hear everybody?
Can you hear him?
I can't hear.
We do.
Okay. All
Can
right.
they hear us?
Oh,
They
yeah.
can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you guys.
Say hello.
Okay,
Say hello.
I did.
Okay, say it now. The headphones off. Say hello.
Dre.
Hello.
Say hello to
Right.
Uncle Matt and Dex.
What's
We
up,
got-
Uncle Matt? Uncle Dex? How y'all doing?
What happened, bro? You good, man? Do we need to kick him? I'm gonna kick him in the knee when he gets back for you. I got you. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna drive home then, bro.
You walking home?
We'll see that next Sunday.
Whoa.
Anyway, can we get on to the show?
Whoa.
Can we get on? No, well now this is malarkey time because they want to make sure that they know who you are.
Oh, this the monologue?
Yeah, this is the monologue because if it was just me, Dex, and Matt, we were already had our show going on. But since you're here, we have to ease you in a little bit because you know he wants to start his own podcast. So you know, I'm trying to show him how this is what we have to deal with.
LP, if you want to start a podcast, it's easy. Get in front of the camera, press record, and go. Don't let nobody convince you otherwise.
He want to do specifics, thinking, "Oh, you gotta do this, gotta talk about that." No, you don't. Just press the camera and speak your mind. Obviously,
Okay. You may be right.
It's easy.
All right, it's easy work. I tell you what, when we do the next one, when we do the next podcast, I'm gonna let you do it. And I'm gonna sit back and watch you.
Now this your show. You a co-host.
No. First of all, I'm your daddy. I can do what I want. And second of all, your uncle's here. They will guide you through, and I'll just sit back and watch you if you want to be such a podcaster.
I'm saying when I do start my own podcast.
Okay,
we got you.
Can I come on as a guest?
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
First episode. What you gonna talk about? How your daddy don't do nothing for you?
We can talk about whatever.
We can talk about how the Falcons are better than the Jaguars.
Don't get too cocky.
Oh man. All right, let's go ahead and go because we could be here all night. He wanted to get on and he's happy to be here. So, are you happy to be here?
We found it.
Are you happy to be here?
I am happy to be here.
What is this?
That's the audio jack. We can use 2 headphones. So I'll get my headset. Because now we can just speak through both of our mics.
All right, go ahead, go get your headset.
My fault. Thanks, Cameron.
All right, I get. Apparently, my Cameron brought us a dual headset jack, so we can have both our headsets in. You were having too much fun with that soundboard right now. You're having too much fun with that soundboard, bro. Thank you. Come on, give me your.
Ego.
You got a mic?
Yeah.
I'm give you a little disclaimer while y'all get yourselves together.
I'm sorry.
We don't have a show structure today. We don't have topics. We're just continuing off last week. So,
all right, let's go. Terrence, talk. Can you hear Terrence talk?
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. All right, we're ready. All right, let's go.
Continuing off last week, and my memory is like Swiss cheese on crack cocaine.
We were starting off with dating etiquette.
Yeah.
Dating etiquette. What that be?
That's where we left off last time because we were somehow we got into the topic of dick pics, and I said, guys, don't ever send dick pics because the dick does not photograph well. It is not photogenic. Stop sending dick pics. And then Dre started going off, and then so we decided, no, we're just going to go with it and go with dating etiquette for today.
Okay. Well, to start, fellas, don't send dick pics.
Never. I would never, ever in my life. I've never sent one, and I will never send one.
Let me show.
I know this one better not ever send one because I'm not. First of all, I'm not.
Or Godzilla. It don't send the dick pic.
First of all, I know if I'm not going to get mad if he sends one. That one over there is going to get mad. His mom is going to get mad.
There you are. You got VIP seats.
His mom is going to get mad if he sends one. For me personally, I would never send one because first of all, what's the point of sending one? Really? If a woman's into you that much,
Actually,
She don't have to worry about. You don't have to worry about sending one. She's gonna find out eventually, so you don't really have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think your volume's too loud, so that it's looping. So,
yeah,
is it good now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would never send one, and I hope my son don't send one because he don't have to worry about me getting mad. He gonna have to worry about his mom getting mad if he sends one. So
I wouldn't anyway. That's the concept of it. Sounds stupid.
I mean, well, I think
know.
nephew got a little bit more sense than all of us combined. So
probably at this point, yeah.
So son,
Well, Lord.
how you feel? How you feel about sending inappropriate pictures?
I don't know. First of all, I'm a minor, so I wouldn't do that anyway.
Okay.
trying to get nobody.
Second of all, why would you do it over the what's it called, over the internet instead of doing it in person? Like if you're doing it in person, that's a better experience. If I'm being honest with you. So like, why would you do it? Why would you do it online if you can do it in person?
So I'm gonna ask you this: Why do you think people send pictures like?
Because they're desperate and they're down bad. Simple.
Hey, we can go on to we can go. Hey, look, we can go on to the next topic because he already said what he had to say. It's like
I have other questions. I'm sorry, because apparently he's a little smarter than we need him to be.
exactly. Like hey, look. We might as well just look. We might as well just close. We might as well just close the show. We might as well just close the show and just start next week because he pretty much just shut that down.
I'm just saying, like, I get what he's saying, and he's right. You know that why would you do that? I mean, I like receiving them, but just don't send them to me. You know, I ain't just gonna send them. But what he know about it in person, sir?
You know what? Honestly, it's just the fact that me and his mom, we don't sugarcoat nothing when it comes to him. Because honestly, look, let's look at it like this. Your daughters are old enough, right? And I'm pretty sure you don't sugarcoat that with them. I'm the same way with my son. I don't sugarcoat that. As much as he don't want to hear it, I still tell him what the truth is.
And I still tune him out.
Yeah, well, he does, but he does tune us out. But at the same time, I'm sure he listens because whenever we talk about a certain subject, he like, ew, I don't want to hear that. So he knows. He knows. And me and his mom, we talked to him. Right. And me and his mom talked to him enough to be like, okay, this is what's right and this is what's wrong. We don't sugarcoat nothing over here. We don't. As much as a lot of parents want to do that because they want to protect their kids, we don't do that over here. And I'm sure Dex, you don't do that with you and Kim don't do that with your children.
Fuck no.
Exactly, because I rather exactly, Trisha. I'd rather him learn from us than to learn from the world. And the world, the world ain't that nice at all.
No.
That's on bro.
Yeah, as my son would say, that's on bro.
That's on Bob. Got you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna send this link to Euro to see if he wants to join.
Nah, you good.
Not join, but watch.
No, you don't have to watch because if you watch, you go echo into the steps. See, when you're on the podcast, you got to be focused on the podcast. You don't need to be on your phone and that. You can watch that after. This is one of the rules of doing the podcast. You got to be focused.
All right.
Oh, you think I'm bad? That dude right there in the gray shirt with his hands like this.
Just say his name.
Dexter. I'm trying to tell you. You think I'm bad? That's Drill Sergeant Dex over there. He'll tell you about the podcast game. Podcast game. I'm gonna leave you with him for a week on the podcast game. I'm gonna leave you there for a week.
No. I don't need
Leave
that.
him over here for a week. All that's gonna end up happening, and is he gonna learn the first 30 minutes and be playing Xbox for the next 4 days? I mean, come on.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna show him the podcast game because that's what he wants to do. He wants to be a podcaster.
Use a soundboard.
And he got a soundboard.
I know. I want to use it. It sounds fun.
I ain't even gonna lie, it is fun.
It is because he got all kinds of stuff over there. So.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
So, but yeah, but my question to you: how do you guys feel about that? Because I've never sent a pic like that, and I would never send a pic like that.
For one, I respect myself too much to do that, and two, I respect a girl too much to do that to them. Like, if we're gonna see each other in that way, if we're gonna be naked together, it'll happen sooner or later. She'll see it then.
That's
I'm not
how I
worried
feel
about that. Yeah, it's like I don't got to be putting that out into the world for it to slip out there for some reason. No, this day and age, you can never be too careful with pictures. So you don't
especially in the days of cyber
person.
media and social media.
Oh,
It's way like it could go way left if you do something like that.
Well, younger, drunker, still in the Marine Corps, me didn't give a damn. Putting.
Of course not, and you still don't give a damn. So
you know what? Screw you guys.
Did you swipe his nose?
Terrence, it's
Oh yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.
When I get one, I just send one back. Problem solved. Well, Ken, we know your game. We know your game is crucial. So, but yeah, I never. That's one of those things where, like you said, it screams of desperation. So if you have to get to that point where you have to send a pic like that, that just screams desperation.
You are trying way too hard.
Yeah.
Way too hard.
True.
Because if a woman, I'm gonna tell you like this: if a woman really wants to see what you're working with, she'll let you know.
Yep.
She'll let you know.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I live with 3 women. I'm raising 2 on being, productive and equal and balanced women.
Mm-hmm.
If a woman wants you, she knows within the first 3 or 4 minutes of meeting you.
Exactly. You don't have to send no pic. You don't have to send no pic. You don't have to do anything. If a woman,
don't send her shit, because all it's gonna do is turn her off.
exactly. So if a woman knows,
you something, that's just a gift. You keep it. You don't show nobody nothing. You don't even tell nobody nothing. But if you send her some shit, you just played yourself.
If you send her some shit, you got to guarantee that her friends are going to see it later.
because
And they're probably going to be pointing and laughing and going, look at that.
Wait, hold on. No. You're absolutely, see, this is
Black
what, this,
Twitter,
welcome.
you will be a member of Black Twitter, and you're not going like.
Well, no,
I
see,
know,
this
I
is what,
understand.
I'm finna spit game to you. When you said, wow, remember what I told you when you get older? This is what you have to experience when you're older. Welcome to the world of social media.
I know.
So when you decide, if you take that risk,
No, don't. I'm not.
first of all,
I'm not
this is an
gonna-
example. Come, son, just
Okay.
follow me through this, okay? Listen to me.
Hypotheticals.
Hypothetical situation.
Okay.
This is what happens when you jump out the window and do something like that. Screenshots and social media is real. I mean, look at guys like Ray J. Look at guys like so what's the guy's name? Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend sending out pics like that. Women are known to screenshot and talk about you. So I'm letting you know, if you decide to do that, not only am I going to beat you behind and your mom going to beat you behind, social media is going to be in your behind too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna be worse than anything your mama or
Me, because me and your mom could just beat your butt, but the social media is unforgiving.
Oh yeah, and it's relentless. It won't stop.
and
It'll come up 15, 20 years later. Someone will find it and drag it up, and you'll be like, "Oh, motherfucker, not again."
Look. Prime example. Look at 45. All that junk he did.
Yeah.
So yeah. So be careful.
Yep.
Be careful what you. That's why I tell you. Me and your mom tell you. Be careful what you do on social media.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Since we don't really have a layout, what's next, bro?
Well, I know that Matt is the captain here. He is the captain, and he's driving the ship.
Oh,
Well, shit. Jesus, take the wheel.
Shit. Wait, hold on. In that case,
Smoke weed.
I wish I had some. I need some.
that was crazy. Man.
Hey, look. I gave up drinking,
I know you don't.
but smoking actually helps with my PTSD.
Yeah, what do you think about weed? What's your stance on weed there, little LP?
Yeah, what are your stance on weed, LP?
I think it's cool, to be honest with you. What Dex? What'd you say?
it'll probably get you presents. You ask him for stuff when he's high.
Hey, look.
Trust me.
Hey, Matt. I think. Hey, Matt. Hold on. Matt, you shouldn't have asked that question because when Terrence said it was cool, his mama gave him that look.
To be honest, you wait until he's high, and then you ask him for stuff, and you get whatever the fuck you want because he ain't gonna whatever. Just get out my face. Yeah.
But no. Seriously, it's a good question though because, like I said, I mean, let's be honest here. I know a lot of friends that have kids with any kind of like autism and anxiety and stuff like that, and they use marijuana to calm that. So it is a legitimate question for my son.
Mom, scoot over. Mom, scoot over.
What do you think? What do you think about?
I think weed is cool because like especially with like how it calms people and such.
Mhm.
And I don't smoke it, but I don't know how the experience is, but for them it's probably like a way for them to escape their issues and probably give them a temporary solution on what they're dealing with. So, yeah.
Do you think you'd ever smoke it? Is it something you'd be doing later in life? You think?
Yeah, I mean, be honest.
Everyone's gonna say
Yes,
no.
I would. Yes.
No. LP said he would definitely be interested. But honestly, I would rather him to be doing that than to drink.
Yep.
Yeah, that's way better.
Because trust me, he's one of the reasons why I quit drinking because he didn't like me when I drunk. He didn't like me when I was drinking.
From both sides, your brother and your son was getting ready to bust you upside the head.
Yeah, and his mom too. His mom didn't like me when I was drinking too. So
I don't think nobody liked your ass when you were drinking.
Except me. I love when I was drinking.
It tasted good for temporarily, but then your stomach starts to hurt after.
That's true.
The problem with Dre when he was drinking it would be like somebody else doing coke, is it turns you into an asshole that loves himself.
Hey, I wasn't that bad though. I mean, I did some jacked up stuff, but I wasn't that bad. I did burn some bridges when I was drinking, but yeah. But honestly, I think that with a lot of people, they don't understand the significance of marijuana because they're scared because of the media and the government. But you see what the government's doing now.
Dad, don't get yourself killed.
Get myself killed? What are you talking about?
I'm speaking on the government. Don't get hurt.
I served in the government for 15 years and I'm still here.
That don't mean nothing.
Anyway.
We technically are equipment for the government. They ain't gonna kill us.
It's okay.
Yeah,
he doesn't know Hillary. He's safe.
Yeah. But anyway, it's just the fact of the matter is marijuana is doing so much right now that they legalized it to the point where Jay-Z and these guys are making millions off of it now legally.
Ice Cube in the building.
Ice Cube, yeah.
Tyson.
Matter of fact, look, Tyson got his own ranch.
Yep.
Matter of fact, where's Tyson's ranch? I need to.
It's in California, and it's opening up in a couple months, and we're going. We are going to the ranch.
I was gonna say I need to.
We need to go
make a visit.
Well, I mean, you know what? Honestly, we can go, but I mean, Arizona is legal in Arizona, so we just go to the haberdasheries and hemoglobin in Arizona.
I'm going to continue to go to the haberdashery and hemoglobin store, but
I just live in BC, so it's everywhere here.
And honestly,
it pretty much grows in the forest naturally at this point.
All right. So
let me ask you a question before we move on.
Hold on. Let me do a disclaimer because I don't want nobody losing their goddamn mind. Yes, we are three grown ass men, and we are advocating the use of marijuana.
Yes, we are.
Damn right.
I don't give a shit. Two of us
are
military veterans. The other one is in Canada and is highly legal there. And we all have been through physical and mental things.
Yep.
Kimberly
said it. Kimberly said it best. Jay-Z, when Jay-Z invests into it, all the black folks gonna do it when he invests into it.
Also, let's be real, people, because y'all know I start saying shit and y'all just start disliking me. Would you rather your child be smoking weed or smoking crack?
That's a good point.
That's a very good point. Because I'd rather be smoking weed than smoking crack, son.
Oh hell yeah!
Crack's probably trash anyway.
So anyway. So before we go on,
you could you watch the 5 Heartbeats.
That too. But I want to ask LP a question. How you feel about Canada?
Canada's cool. I want to go to Canada. Can we visit Matt when we go to Canada?
Well, you know that guy out there, your Uncle Matt. That's where he lives, and we're gonna go visit.
Depends on the season.
Yes, I finally get to experience snow.
Well, whenever they lift the sanctions,
you'd have to come in winter for snow.
Because he's talking about it was negative 15 Celsius.
You want to go during the winter or the summertime?
There's like active glaciers that you can go year round, but they're way up in the mountains.
He said he don't care. He wants to go in the wintertime, but I'm pretty sure if he go in the summertime, he wants to go.
Well, you send him on his own in the wintertime, and I'll let you know in advance when it's going to be like a -20 week, and he can come up here.
Why you say that?
He can chop some wood with you.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason why
I'm talking
your mother
lumberjack.
said that is because Whitney Houston smoked her kneecaps off, nephew.
Well,
Smoke weed. Hey, damn, son, where'd you find this? Smoke weed. Smoke.
he plays that song every time Matt takes a hit of his ball. He plays that song. So
Pretty much, yeah.
that's why I said if it was me, if I had my vape pen, I'll be right there with you. But I don't have it. It's in
Wait,
Arizona.
I thought you just smoked weed.
They got cartridges where you can do the same thing.
Okay, cool.
So, but man, we are way off topic.
We putting you up on game.
There's a topic.
It's not.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you do throw axes.
I do throw axes. I'm a very avid axe thrower.
Avid?
Avid axe thrower.
You're very
Wait.
Avid axe thrower.
You be throwing
the adjective axe. That's your nickname.
Yeah, I go to Tempe. I'm a part of the axe throwing club in Tempe. They got every Tuesday I go.
and you ain't took me, you son of a bitch.
Well, I didn't know that was I didn't know that was your forte, so I never said nothing.
Sir, I am.
And then
honestly,
you stay out of the way.
What did you talk about?
You stay all the way in Maricopa, so I don't know if you want to drive all the way to Tempe to throw some axes.
Throwing axes is fun.
Tempe ain't nothing about 20 minutes.
Okay, well, I mean, if you want to go, I'll tell you what. When I come back, we'll go.
Oh, we
go
good, T.
to,
Don't
I
worry.
like shooting. I like
Yeah.
cutting. I like stabbing. I like punching. I like kicking.
We'll go to the.
Dex probably wear black Air Forces.
We'll go to the axe store when I come back. How about that?
Possibly.
Dex, do you wear black Air Forces?
Sometimes.
Okay, Kim. I know now. As much as you like to throw shit, he would love it. So I understand.
Yeah, spinning items in the air at my kids, especially bottles, is one of my pastimes.
I will warn you, be careful. They can ricochet back at you.
Yeah, they can. But you know what? They get stuck in wood. So wood's pretty good with catching axes. But like I said, pretty good. I'm not saying it's 100. I'm not saying it's 100%, but they catch more than other sources.
I mean, just minus the faces.
And then you throw it from 50 feet, so you're not in the vicinity of the axe. You throw
50 50 feet. Yeah, that's a decent
50 feet.
distance.
Yeah, it's about 50 feet, and you throw it with both hands, so you're not nowhere near. So if it bounces off, it won't be nowhere near you unless you're like Bluto or Popeye. You throw that shit extra hard. So
yeah, see, we would be stupid up here. We used to do like hatchets at like 15 feet.
Well, yeah, the strongman competition originated in Canada, and then it just kind of moved down to the United States.
It was strongman originated in Europe, I think in Scandinavia. Well, actually,
Okay.
It's a collection of sports because there's the Highland games and stuff like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the strongman is kind of a collection of different things thrown together.
Right. So I figured that because I know that it started in Canada, because I don't know if it was in Europe or not, but I know whenever I watched the strongman competition, it was always in Canada, and then eventually it came down to the United States.
Well, they used to have competitions up here, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like lumberjack competitions and all that stuff, and then because Canada, they all about lumberjacking and just whooping ass, so
It depends. If you're from Alberta, it's like Texas. It's all about the oil.
True indeed. So, but all right. So I mean, we just sit here freestyling, man. So,
What did she say?
oh, he left. He's gone. Where'd Dex go?
Where'd Dex go?
There's Dex. So he'll coming back.
I'm the new Dex.
So, but you're Dex. You're Dex. All right. All right.
There you go.
Did you hear that, Dex? Apparently, you've been replaced by LP. He said he's the new
LP
Dex.
said he could take over for you.
He just got the dreads going, so you know.
Yeah, he does. He's kind of like
he does look good locked up. I'll give him that one.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we gotta have to shave the back of both of the sides of his head, though. We're gonna have to do that.
I gotta get myself lined up too. So
yeah. All right.
Did you say you could take over for me?
No, I didn't. I never said nothing like that. Because then he's gonna leave again. He don't want to do the show no more. He'll get demotivated. Wait, unmotivated.
Be confident. Oh, be confident. What I told you. What I told you about being confident.
I'm confident myself. I'm just worried about Dex.
Oh, he's worried about Dex.
Yeah.
All right. Tell him why. Tell him why you think you can take over if he leaves.
See, look, I could take over because I can get more of an audience to the show because I'm a youth, so I can have a youth perspective in an adult show. You know.
Okay.
Okay. Well, give us some youth perspective then.
Well, yeah, give us some.
What are the topics that are affecting you?
Yeah, what makes you tick? What's on your mind? We're giving you the floor right now.
What makes me tick?
Yeah, me and Matt and Dex, we're gonna be quiet and we're gonna let you talk about what's affecting you in this country as a young teenage boy.
In the country? Okay.
Yeah. It's your floor. Right? Matter of fact, let me scoot over and I'm gonna give it to you and you can talk.
Honestly, I mean, you can tell from this past weekend, school's been making me tick because, I mean, obviously, with the pandemic and all, it's gotten way harder because now we got way more schoolwork because teachers assign more now. And I don't think it matters whether or not the work is easy. It's just about how much there is. Like you can get it all done, then boom, you have something else to do. Like for example, I had a project in science class, and then once that was over, I started a project in reading. And then in the middle of that, my history teacher assigned another project. And the science project, it was only one thing to do, but the reading was multiple steps, and the history is multiple steps, which we're still doing going into spring break. Like not actively in spring break, but like over the course of it. Anyway, schoolwork to me, especially the concept of homework, because like, what's the point of you got schoolwork, then you do all that, boom, and then you still got something separate to do at home. On top of that, they don't teach that. True, that is true. How do you pin comments like Dex is doing? Oh yeah,
They'll do. Yeah, Dex control the.
Yeah, teachers too, especially my experience with my algebra teacher. But I'm not gonna talk about that right now, cause
look, this is your floor. You can say whatever you want to feel. Say whatever you want to feel. Yeah, say whatever you want to feel. Go ahead.
No names.
No names. All right.
Go ahead. Say what you gotta feel.
The girls are going to say. I believe it. I believe it. Anyone within kindergarten and 12th grade, I believe it. And college, and county college too. Mm-hmm. But speaking of which, since I'm talking about schoolwork, let me talk about my teachers. My algebra teacher, I have her first period, so that means that's my first class in the morning. My classes start at 7:55 a.m. And so I'm already not feeling it because it's early in the morning, and I just want to. That's what
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh. No,
it's all right.
I understand. I'm just saying I'm laughing because I understand because I'm not a morning person either, so I totally understand. Yeah. But go ahead.
So yeah. Anyway,
take your hands down so you can talk.
I was scratching my head.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah. Just make sure you talk with the camera so you can.
Let me think of a story. Okay. I'll tell you how y'all teach. So boom, you're sitting in the classroom, right? Y'all learning about the quadratic formula, right? These teachers are super stressed out because this pandemic, so someone's teach extra care. That's true. Anyway, boom, you're sitting at the desk. She's teaching you guys about the quadratic formula. She tells y'all, okay, boom, okay, so y'all do it like this, then like that, and then that's how you get the answer. Boom, y'all got it? All right, cool. Now we're moving on to quadratic factors or whatever to do. So boom, you multiply this, you multiply that, and then you divide it by this, and then you get the answer. See, you get the answer, right? And then, well, all right, y'all got it bet. Now y'all got a test. Y'all got 15 minutes to do it. All right, 15 minutes is up. Give me a test. Well, she doesn't actually do that. I'm exaggerating. But those two things I just said, like, she actually does that. And it really wasn't working for me. And speaking of which, let me tell you about my first interaction with her. I'm sitting in class, right? She's going about whatever. I'm sitting like these in my chair, twisting my hair, right? And then she's like, Terrence, are you listening? I'm like, yeah, I'm listening, but maybe, I'm listening, but maybe if you was paying attention, you would know what we're talking about. She wasn't even asking me what we were talking about. Like, I know, I'm listening, but you're apparently not, because you didn't even let me finish talking. Like, come on, like, I don't know, man.
So let me ask you a question. With your 8th grade experience, how do you feel overall about your 8th grade experience?
It's a learning experience. I think about that every time I reflect on a year in middle school. It's just a learning experience. Cause
you talking to the camera, yeah.
Cause if I'm learning, cause like I can learn now and I can just take that further in life. Like I could say school, I can be one of those people like school helped me in life, and maybe I can motivate others to focus in school too. You know? Okay. Even though I don't like school. But
all right. Well, you just realized the 8th grade experience. So Dex and Matt, what do you feel? How do you feel about that? My nephew, y'all nephew, my son, told you how, like the same stuff I tell y'all. Kimberly said it too, because I hear y'all frustrations about Arissa and
Akia.
36. Yeah, Akia. How do you feel? Because I know we share the same frustrations dealing with the school system. So how do you feel about it?
You really want my answer?
You see what?
Go ahead,
Hey,
Jax.
look. Your nephew's just spilled his guts out about his, so
he was holding that one in.
Right, exactly. So he needs some insight or a perspective from somebody that's a parent that's not his dad.
All right. Well, nephew, I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell my kids. When it comes to this, you're going to have to you got to find it within you to show yourself, because the only people you're trying to impress in school right now is you. And you have to show yourself that this is what you are doing and what you're doing it for. Don't try to impress the teacher. Matter of fact, it don't even matter if the teacher know your name or not too well. As long as she can put a name to the face so she can mark you present for class, that's all. When it comes to her asking questions, you can tell her 1 + 2 is 84 because that's not what she's grading. You do your work, you turn it in, you show up to class. That's it. Don't let all that extra stuff get to you, because when you do, you're gonna end up getting to where these parents are, where I am. Because
where I am, and definitely his mother. His mother does not like that math teacher. She does not
my mindset with all the teachers in the schools here right now. This.
Fuck it all, fuck it all. Don't give a shit anymore. Fuck it all, fuck it all.
Yes,
That's
sir.
facts. That's facts. And you know the crazy thing about it is, I've been on him so hard about his work, and so he had a project that he had to do, and he didn't understand. So I was like, all right, give me your laptop. Let me see what I can do. I looked at it, and then I closed it in like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I was like,
and
man,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
The way they teach shit these days, I can't understand half of it either. Don't worry.
It's common
the crazy thing
core
about
or
it-
some common core.
fuck the Common Core.
no. It wasn't Common Core. It wasn't Common Core. It was like doing the graphs, and I'm good at graphs, and I still didn't understand it. I still didn't understand the graphs. And his mom is a teacher, so when she don't understand, and I looked at it and I didn't understand, it's a problem.
But
my dad's a teacher. He could explain this stuff to me.
Exactly, like it's,
well, he retired a long time ago.
and then you know, math is universal anyway. So that's the crazy part, because math is universal.
Unfortunately,
it's not biased.
I've had mentors who are college professors and business. You know, they run businesses, and they told me that they don't know what the fuck Common Core is. But we got off subject. One of the things we have to do as parents is we have to understand how much stress and pressure you're under as well. Because
I'm guilty.
You sound like you're in the same position my youngest is in, whereas some of these subjects she's teaching herself.
And honestly, LP is doing good in all his other classes except that one class.
Well, you know what? You can usually find tutorial videos for that kind of stuff on YouTube, and if you learn good by that kind of video stuff, you can usually find some tips that way.
Well, Matt, your niece made it through school last year because of YouTube. Like all of her math was taught to her by YouTube, and
that's and that's sad that people have to go to YouTube instead of going to the actual people that are.
The plain fact of the truth is that some teachers just don't give a shit. That's the truth. That's it.
And honestly, we're going to go to the school and we're going to figure it out what's going on, because right now it seems like that's the only issue. That's the only class he's having issues with. Every other class, he's kind of, he was kind of slow. He was kind of slow when he's bringing it up, but it just seems like that class he's having trouble with it. One thing about my son, he once he figures it out, he can overcome it. But it just seems like he can't get it, and it's not because of him. It's because of this certain teacher is like.
Well, she won't spend the time on the subject for him to actually learn.
Because for what I was told, she gives the lesson, and then if a kid has a question, she'll just move on regardless.
Yeah. We're going through that too. And Rain, we had the same issue here with the Common Core and our kids. I told them, look, they got the same answer that you got. I don't give a
Look,
damn.
if 5 + 5 is 10, I don't care how he got it to 10. It's 10.
They tried to.
Yeah,
They tried
explain
to
your
go
work
off
and
on-
your answers. Oh,
They tried to go off on saying that they need
That also
to
makes me upset.
I don't gotta
They
explain
say-
shit.
yeah.
Here's the answer.
I
Is
ain't
it
gotta
right?
explain
It's
that
wrong.
shit.
It don't matter if I get it.
If 5 + 5 is 10, I don't care how it got there. It's 10.
I'm about to put down my
But-
work. I got the answer and this the answer. And that's
But
it.
what I will say
Sorry
is
to
because
keep
I do
interrupting
have
you, Dax.
friends who are also teachers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these teachers are under a lot more duress than they should be too.
That's true too.
Some of
Because
the
of the
school
pandemic.
systems are fucked. Maricopa, I'm looking at you.
Duval County. Definitely
Because
Duval County.
My junior in high school is literally telling me she has teachers who are teaching in class and online at the same time, so they don't get a break.
Mm-hmm.
So because they're teaching in class and online, so when they get home, they still got to grade all that fucking work.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to trying to teach a lesson, they literally can't. It's like, okay, I got to hit these people who are in my classroom, but I got to hit these people online. So I'm just talk real loud when I'm teaching this lesson in this classroom for the people online so they can hear. And I just got to keep moving because the state, we know Doug Ducey's an idiot, right? Yeah, y'all do know Doug Ducey.
You know what? I will say this. As much as everybody harps on Doug Ducey, he is way better than Ron DeSantis over here in Florida.
Oh, Ron Amoeba? Yeah, Ron Amoeba's an ass.
No, his name.
Ron Trump
They call him Ron. His name is Ron DeSantis, but his name they call him Death Santis over here in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I mean, he was one of the first people saying we're gonna lift all the restrictions. Yeah.
No. That was the Texas governor. The Texas governor is dumb.
No, Ron DeSantis was also the first people too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, DeSantis is a Trump supporter, so
Yeah, Ron
They
DeSantis,
both are.
well, Ron Trump
Abbott
lover.
is too.
Yeah, Abbott's too. Yeah, the southern states: Texas, Florida, Mississippi, Georgia,
Yeah.
all of them.
Yeah. But,
Alabama too. Alabama as well.
So
I
I
hate
mean,
the college football team.
when it comes to these students, they're suffering the most because the teachers got loads dropped on them that they can't even handle. If we were in the military,
Exactly.
if we were in the military, we would be bad leaders because we'd be like, all right, Marine, go do this, and this. I know there's only 24 hours in a day and I gave you 30 hours of work. Go figure it out.
Yeah.
Corners get cut.
Painful.
Exactly.
My knees would give up.
Look, I talked to me and Terrence's mom talk, and she tells me how frustrated it is dealing with the way that they just threw stuff on them because
And me and Kim came to a quick
Because they weren't
realization that they
prepared.
don't have a curriculum because
and honestly, they could be prepared because the state didn't give them the tools to prepare.
the government,
Especially with the
trying to prepare. They were too busy trying to
Especially-
erase
the
civil
pandemic.
rights stuff out of the history. Never mind.
And between that and the pandemic, it was just like they were just like, all right, we're gonna give you this bucket of shit,
Ew.
and you had to figure it out, and we're
Yeah.
just gonna just push you along the way.
With no prize at the bottom of the bucket whatsoever.
High
Here's the
five.
bucket. We're just gonna keep whipping you, and you'll
Pretty
just keep
much.
moving, and it'll be okay. We swear.
That's it, pretty much. And like Kimberly said, the country didn't prepare. That's pretty much what it was. Nobody prepared for. Like you said, 45 said it was a hoax, so everybody was like, all right, it is,
And he
and
got
you
it.
saw what happened.
Yeah, I feel bad for you guys.
What
down
the
there.
fuck was that?
Well, I mean, we're making the most of it because I will say some of us are very resilient because we have children and we want to see what's the best of them for our children. But at the same time, it was a total shit sandwich, and we all had to take a bite.
And it not taste good. Mm-mm.
Well, you didn't have to. I took a bite for you because you're my child.
And then I got the aftertaste.
Well, your aftertaste wasn't that bad because I took the brunt of it, right?
True. I thank you for that.
All right, thank you. So
That sounded a little like centipede.
hey, look,
action
I'm gonna tell you like this. Look, this is why you shouldn't have kids.
Yeah, I'm leaving. Oh,
Nah, come on, boy. Sit down. So, but yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. As much as I like talking trash, this is my homie right here. This is my dude.
it's my old man right here.
Yeah. So I mean, as much as I get on him, and he makes me strive to be a better father.
I make him happy. I make him small.
Yeah, he does. even though he tries to think he can beat me up.
I can't. You
You do realize, Dre, the day will come where he can do that. He may take you may be 85 and in a wheelchair.
I tell you
the day
what,
will come where he can.
If he's rich, he can do whatever he wants. If he's rich, he can just put me in a nursing home with a.
You living with me. You're not going to the nursing home. You living with me.
I'm gonna live with you.
Yes.
Well, you heard it here first. I'm gonna live with him.
You get the smallest room though. You going in the basement.
I'm gonna go in the basement.
Coming along too.
I give you food and water. You'll be alright.
Can I get a Hellcat too?
You can get a bicycle.
A bicycle? Oh, you think I'm Evo? All about. Dang, I get it.
Hey, but guess what? I'll give you a basket.
A basket?
A bicycle basket.
A basket on what?
A basket on the bicycle, and I'll give you a bell.
We'll have tassels as well. You got to give him tassels.
He said he gonna give me a bicycle with a bell and a basket. Y'all see how y'all nephew doing me?
And guess what? Since you'll be old, I'll give you training wheels so you can learn how to ride a bike.
A trainer? Oh man, dang! I'm hurt. I am hurt.
I'm playing, Dad. You know I'm gonna get you a Hellcat bicycle.
You realize I'm crying on the inside because my son just said I'm basically getting a bike with a bell. I am crying on the inside.
I am.
Like, guess what? I'll put the Hellcat logo on your bicycle. you can make whatever money you want. And I'll put the logo on it.
Okay. But anyway, so are we gonna? Any more subjects we're gonna talk about before I get embarrassed again on TV?
He's gonna cry in the car.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna cry. I'm gonna cry in the bathroom. Somebody, Kim, if you are listening to me, go take that sound bar from Dex, please. Go take that sound bar from Dex.
You trying to get people hurt?
Go take that sound bar from Dex, bro. He is tripping over here. But I mean, it's all a good fun. We having a good time, and honestly, I'm very proud that I could share this experience with my son.
I'm tripping. This mug went from serious to extra mushy and shit. Because
I mean, look at it like this. Look at it like this. Let's be real. In this climate, the way that they. It's very hard. It's very hard for.
Oh damn, son! Damn.
Wait, what happened?
Nah, cause mom thinks she's special too. You going in the attic? You're not going nowhere special neither.
Damn, son!
She's not going nowhere special, Dad. Anyway, y'all getting the same. I'm just going to ignore that conversation. I'm going to ignore that whole comment.
She getting the scooter. Fuck was that? She got to do it manually.
Anyway,
you just got to.
Anyway, like I said before. And I'll say it again. As much as my people that I love likes to jump on me, I am very excited and I'm very happy that my son experienced this with me because he wants to be a podcaster. And what better people for him to learn from than us three? Especially
we'll learn you. You just whenever you feel like you're ready to come on more, get your chops, get your feet up under you. That way, get up running, and then you won't need us no more.
Hey, look, let me. You remember when your mom said she gonna ride by? You know who she remind me of?
What?
Squidward watching SpongeBob and Patrick.
That one me when Squidward was watching out the window, and then it had the hands up like that.
See, I could be petty.
Look at typing on Black Twitter.
I could be petty too.
I know. I see. I did right before the show.
Let's.
Hold on. I can't believe I have a use for this, but.
I mean, it's
showdown, nigga. I pay the bills around here.
That's what I'm saying. You think you all old and powerful just because she related to the co-host.
But it's all good. It's all good. But I mean, I mean, anything else we need to talk about? Because we have a young mind here, and I just want to get his thoughts on a lot of things. So I'm about to sit to the side. I'm gonna let Lil Pancake come through,
Well,
and I'm gonna let Uncle Dex and Uncle Matt ask you questions,
I
and then I want you to respond.
Oh, we're doing a
about
Q&A. Let's
podcasting
go.
when it
Let's
comes
do
to podcasting because I'm teaching her. That
Exactly.
and she's still evolving and she's still perfecting her she's expanding her
craft.
presence. She's
Right.
perfecting her craft. As a matter of fact, she just switched up her whole everything about her show. So
Right.
yeah, we not gonna have her
Nice.
trying to teach. She's still trying to figure some things out. But see, what's the next topic, little man?
Oh no, this is called the hot seat.
The Q&A
This is
with
called
T.
the hot seat. So I'm gonna let my son. I'm gonna let LP
He
take
on
the
the
floor.
hot seat, so who asking questions?
His uncles.
Both of y'all.
His uncle's gonna ask questions,
You-
and I'm gonna sit here. And I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here.
fuck was that?
And I'm gonna sit here. And I'm gonna watch. And I'm gonna see what his skill level is.
He about to go and eat.
No, I'm not gonna eat. I'm gonna sit here and watch with you. I got my headphones in. I'm gonna eat later because I want to see this. Because
Right.
you are so. Because he is so fixated on having his own podcast. I want to see where his fortitude is.
All right,
So,
cool.
Uncle Dex, Uncle Matt, fire away on your questions. It's on you. It's your time. It's your
Okay.
time.
All right.
What's your biggest strengths and weaknesses? Let's hear.
See, my biggest strength, my mental health, but my weakness is also my mental health because I had a battle. I've had probably one actual battle with my mental health, but then I overcame that. But then I'll have my moments, and it'll be very frustrating. But then I'll be overcome, and then I'll be the happiest person in the world, and then I'll feel like complete S word like again. But I'm glad I have it because then, like what they say, they don't sugarcoat nothing. So like my mental health doesn't sugarcoat nothing either. So like I feel like I'm in a good space, and I feel like my mindset is also my biggest strength and my biggest weakness too. So so yeah, that's my answer for that.
All right. So
Okay.
I'm gonna have to go ahead and let you know you're in a safe space. Yeah. So you speak your mind, say it how you feel, and
Definitely.
I'll deal with that later because I ain't afraid of them. So whatever. I got a key to the door. When it comes to your mental health, since you mentioned mental health, and that's technically what this show is about. What have you been taught, and what do you believe? What do you think when it comes to therapy and seeking help? Have your down moments because depression, PTSD, bipolarism, all that are peaks and valleys. You're up, and then you be down, and then you stay down for a while, and someone's got to come drag you up, and then you can be up for a few minutes. You feel like God, and then next thing you know, you down for a week. What do you feel?
I'm all for it, like therapy and all of that. I'm all for it because I have a therapist. My old man has a therapist. I'm all for it. Like if you need the help, you try to save your mental health, go for it. Go all out. I'm all for it. Therapy, I think it should be a necessity. Like it should be a necessity because then without your mental health, you lost yourself. If you don't got your mental health, you don't have yourself. Because you'll be doing all these things, but then you're not thinking. So get therapy. Therapy's a necessity.
Sounds like you got a leg up on the game there, little man. Matt, what you got?
What does it mean to you to be a man?
You got. And when I asked you this question, you started laughing. So now your uncle put you on the spot. So you better answer.
Shit, he kicked the dough in. Okay.
Okay, so
Exactly.
listen.
Exactly. Go ahead. Speak
Well, I
from the
think
heart.
to be a man, you use all the examples that your parents gave you, and then you proceed to like be better than it. Like no cocky way, but like my dad said, his goal for me is for me to be better than him, and that's what I think. What to be a man, to be better, to be better, and then proceed to give those life lessons to your kids so they can be better than you. You know, so yeah, basically. Be your own you, but at the same time,
Just
I don't know how to wrap it up. But basically, just bettering yourself while bettering your circle. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I think it means to be a man.
Okay. Sounds like you have a little bit of a complicated thought process with that one.
My mind is really fast.
I see. When it comes to you being better than your dad, that's not your dad's goal. That's your dad's goal, but that's not what it means to be a man. That's your dad's goal that's any real father's goal for their offspring is for y'all to end up being better than us. We want you to be we want you to be able to stand up for yourself, be in a better position, end up more successful, smarter, faster, stronger. We want the lessons that we teach you to be able to make you better than what we had, which is the reason why some of the things that we saw when we were kids, you'll never see because we want you to be better than us. Things that we know hurt us, we won't allow to come your way from us.
And sometimes you may not understand why your dad is saying, no, don't do this, don't do that, but there's reasons behind it you won't see for years to come. Later in life, you'll look back at that moment and be like, oh shit, my dad was protecting me from something here. I didn't know it at the time and I got mad at him, but
to be a man, and to be completely honest, the definition of being a man is more of a how to be an adult. To be a man means to be able to take any situation that you're given and adapt to be able to make it through that situation, whether it's good or bad. You adapt to that situation, do the best you can, accept the outcome, do not let it crush you, do not let it destroy you, and understand that failure is not the end result. If you failed at something, you didn't actually fail. There's a lesson to teach you what was right, what was wrong, what works, what doesn't work, and to move on. So when you see it again next time, you remember, oh yeah, I've already seen that. Don't hit that switch, We out of here.
Facts. Big facts. Big facts. So
taking care of yourself and your loved ones, that's all part of being a man. Your bills, our responsibilities, all that stuff.
That's the star player. You gotta take care of your star player, right? You gotta start with yourself. When you start with yourself, you can help others, right?
Then you gotta impress the coach while you're on it.
Exactly. All that stuff I told you about, right?
Never feel away about anybody or anything telling you no. If you hear the words no as an answer, don't take offense to it. Actually, be appreciative of it. Yeah. Because sometimes hearing no means they're protecting you. Sometimes they're protecting themselves, and sometimes it just can't be done.
Right.
I tell my kids no all the time. So now they're at the point to where they know how to hear the words no, so they aren't entitled. So they've heard no before, so it won't be.
Because life's going to tell you no a lot. You're going to hear no a lot in life.
Especially when you get around my age and when you get older in life, you're going to hear no a lot.
I'm gonna have so much back pain, dude.
You got what now?
I'm gonna have so much back pain.
You got no what now?
I'm gonna have so much back pain.
You gonna have so much back pain?
I'll be able to smoke though.
Yeah, well, it happens. It's part of life, right?
Oh, is he saying you're gonna have a lot of back pain for carrying you? Damn, son.
Hey, look. I got enough back pain from carrying him, so I guess it's his turn, right?
I mean that's kind of how it goes. The passing of the torch. Eventually, he's gonna take the.
He already said. Hey, look. He pretty much said that I'm gonna live with him when I get older. So I already got my penthouse suite ready.
Yeah,
you gonna be living.
You mean your attic? You mean I'm sorry, your basement room? Okay.
As long as I got cable TV and the Nintendo, I'm good. I'll be out his way.
And I'll give you an old school TV with the little lines on it, and I'll give you the actual.
So I can turn the shadows. I told you this man is a character. He's a character. He is a character. So.
Yo, Matt, next question.
Yeah, next question. You got another question for LP?
You put him in the seat. We'll keep lobbing questions at him until we start.
Yeah, until y'all are done. This is what he wanted to do, so I'm putting him in the hot seat.
Okay, so you answered the weed question. What about other drugs? What's your take on drugs in general?
Weed is cool, but the other stuff, don't do it. Don't do it, because I'm not gonna do anything that kills me. Unless there's safety precautions. If there's not safety precautions, I'm not gonna do it. Cause I don't think he, I think
Okay,
he's
so-
dumb, honestly.
So what?
I think-
We'll say you're 19, you're in college. Your buddy comes up to you and he's like, "Oh man, I got some pure Molly. We're going out tonight. You should do something."
No, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, you better say no because if you pop Molly, I'm coming to bust you upside your head.
Spider says he's gonna know. He's gonna come up there and smack it out my hand.
Yeah,
And
it ain't
then
gonna be.
go back to
It ain't gonna
bed.
be me. I'm gonna bust you upside your head, but your mama gonna probably do worse.
Mama's gonna do the Heimlich maneuver and then slap me in my face.
Nah, she probably gonna buy slam you.
Yeah, but yeah, I rather not. What J. Cole said in the middle
And
child.
listen, look, you see that right there? Stand firm, you know. So when you say no, you stand firm and you know.
What J. Cole said. I'm not gonna in the middle child. I will pop. I'm not gonna pop no pill, but do as you wish.
Yes.
That's what I would do. So
just make sure you stand firm, you know. And like she said, you just gonna have to, like I said, because when you get older and you go to college, me and your mom are gonna be there to support you, but you're gonna be your own man. You're gonna have to make these decisions because I had to do that when I went in the military. I had to make my own decisions, and some were good. Some of the decisions I made were good, and some decisions I made were not good.
I remember you do that.
But I had to learn.
I remember you do that one hat overboard.
It's all part of growing.
It's all part of growing up.
True.
But just know this. Just know this.
Cool with the whole
Regardless of what your decision you are, regardless of how mad we are with you, we're still gonna be there for you. We're still gonna have your back. Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right.
All right. So I guess the real question is what do you want to do with yourself in life?
There you go.
What goals do you
wait,
have?
before he answers, I asked him the same question, and he told me this crazy answer, and I want to make sure. And I told him, I said this. I said that he could do whatever he wants to do, but when he tells y'all this, I want y'all to give him the same energy. So tell him what you want to do.
Okay, so listen. I'm gonna graduate college with a bachelor's degree, but I'm gonna have two of them. But I'm gonna do it in 4 years, right? And then I'm gonna go to the NBA, win the championship my first season. And then I'm gonna go to the NFL, be a middle linebacker, and I'm gonna win the Super Bowl. Then I'm gonna be an astronaut. I'm gonna dunk on an alien, right? And then I'm gonna become a robotics engineer. And then I will make a robot that will just make the world a better place. Like they'll plant trees, about 5 trees every 0.millisecond. And then I'll retire at 23.
You think it's that easy, though?
But what do you really want to do?
Yeah.
All right, really?
What do you really want?
I want to be an NBA player. For real.
Be an NBA player?
Yeah.
Okay.
A bachelor's
You
degree.
got to put in thousands of hours shooting them.
I'm gonna take him.
Okay, so you want to play for the NBA. What steps have you
got to
taken?
grind.
What steps have
you
taken?
taken?
Oh, I made my middle school's basketball team.
Okay, that's a very, 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 very small step. You gotta understand when it comes to your uncle, I can go from silly, goofy playing on the soundboard to real serious and answering real questions with real answers. What steps have you taken? Making a middle school team is a good baby step. You got a lot more to do. There's a lot of training. There's a lot of training to do. You got to condition your body. You got to condition your mind. Have you failed?
Yes.
How many times have you failed?
Well, this was the second time I tried it and I made it, but the first time I didn't make it. And also, I really can't think of anything. So I haven't really pushed myself to the limits like I know I can. Okay. So
well, nephew, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You haven't failed enough yet. You need to fail more. You need to push yourself more. You need to train more. You have to fail to grow your hunger to reach where you're trying to go. You haven't made high school yet. You need something that is going to force you to say, I want to improve every day. I need to be doing something to improve my craft every day. So by the time you get out of high school, you have people coming to look at you.
Guys like Curry, guys like Jordan, guys like LeBron, they grinded so hard to get to where they are. You got to work your ass off.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan didn't make his high school team the first time.
He got cut.
And that's what drove him to be the best ever. He said he will never fail on that level again.
and me and your uncle played football, so we know what the grind is trying to be great playing football.
It hurt.
Yeah, but
you will get hurt.
you-
But best believe you will get hurt doing this. Doing the
but
basketball,
when
you will hurt yourself in ways you never thought possible.
if you are seriously wanting to make the NBA, of course we will all support you in your journey to get there.
Mhm.
But
Oh yeah, best believe.
You
Oh, yeah.
have to condition your body because you are young now. If you don't condition your body, you won't make it because your body will give up before your mind does.
Start doing
Me, me and your dad, we do it every football season. We sit and we talk football.
Two a
we talk
days,
ins and out.
days, practice.
Practices. We talk. We sit back
We
and
talk
watch
about
video.
practice.
We watch the old Falcons games and we see formation. Say this person's gonna be open at this time, and then it happens. We still could do this, but the body will not keep up if you don't. train
Mine's
the
their body
with
ain't.
mind.
Yeah.
If you don't train the body harder than you train the mind for a sport, you're not gonna be there. But if the mind ain't
Mind over
right,
body.
And look at it like this. It got to the point where I even tell your uncle it's some of the stuff in my body that don't work because I gave so much playing football.
right?
Man, you got too much.
Yeah,
Because
You
I
can-
wanted, but see, this is the thing about it with me. I wanted to be the best. I wanted to be noticed. I wanted to go and be. I told you I wanted to go play for the University of Georgia, but I wasn't good enough, even after all the stuff I put in. But guess what? I took it as a lesson because I was like, all right, if another door closes, then I can go to the
something
next
else
door.
open.
Something else will open.
You should make your own doors.
As much as you got to grind for the NBA, you also got to grind to get your good education because you know NBA might not pan out. You got to have that education.
You know
for
how
that.
the percentage of people that actually make it to the NBA. It's like less than 1%.
Minuscule. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but don't get me wrong. I would love for you to make it to the NBA because I could quit my job. But at the same time,
you can pass your job along. You ain't gonna quit it.
No. I'm gonna quit because he already said I'm gonna come live with him in his house. So I'm gonna quit my job when the day when they say he got drafted by such and such team. I'm gonna quit.
Get drafted by Toronto so your old man can come live in Canada.
I'll come to Toronto. Oh yeah. What your mom asked the question. She said, "What would your major be in your bachelor's degree? What would be your major?"
Engineering. Cause if basketball don't work out, I want to be a robotics engineer. Cause I've loved robotics. I've been in that probably since the 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm saying that like I'm 27 years old, but I've been in robotics since like 5th grade, and I want to build stuff that moves. I want to build robots to help not change the world, but help move it in a different direction than the way it's going.
Smart.
So
Smart.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You can get little robotics kits on the internet to start off with and start playing with those.
As the father of someone who's going to school for engineering, I can tell you right now.
His daughter's going to engineering. Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you right now, engineering is actually probably going to be more obtainable and easier for you to get into. And because you've already been doing it for so long, when it comes time to try to get into the field, when they start asking questions, they're already going to want you because you're a double minority.
But you know, I honestly, if he could get a basketball scholarship, he can use that to do that. As well.
He can actually get his scholarship in engineering, and depending on the
be a walk on, he could be a walk on
and play too. Because if you go to Georgia Tech, like he said, my girl Rain, she's there. She could look out for you because
look at you. He getting connections already. He only been on here one night.
I got
well, but he also has connections here because his dad works for a certain company that has a partnership with a certain school that my certain child goes to.
Arizona State.
That's where James Harden went.
Yeah,
yes, that's where James Harden went.
That's where the beard went. Yeah,
that's where the beard went. Yes,
that's where my child is going. She starts school this summer.
And if you go there, you might get a beard like this too.
Or I could just send him to Canada. He could work with his Uncle Matt. He can go to Canada with his
Man,
Uncle
that'd
Matt.
be a whole different type of engineering. I'm just saying.
That's what work out there. I'm gonna go out
Hey,
there.
but either way, he'll get paid because I know Matt will show him some stuff, and he'll come back and he'll be showing everybody else some stuff. So
Yeah.
That's gonna be my workout session. I'm gonna go out there in the winter. I'm gonna chop down.
you gonna go over there in the winter and chop some wood, okay, Rocky Balboa?
I'm gonna chop down some trees and probably punch a few.
Okay,
and
Rocky Balboa.
Then push a
Hey,
car.
if you going up there in the winter, you ain't Rocky Balboa no more. Your name is Ivan Drago.
No, his name is he's Rocky
no.
from Rocky. He's Rocky from Rocky 4.
Cause I'm
he's
human.
gonna come back. He's gonna come back with a full beard and a leather jacket.
He gonna step on the basketball court.
He gonna roll up. He gonna roll up talking.
We're talking about if he dies, he dies.
He gonna roll up talking. He gonna roll up talking about, hey son. I'll be like, who are you? You're not my child.
We'll take Digby back to the 70s with his rules.
Yeah, get the afro and everything. You know.
I should show you that one dude's afro. Say if I was brought my afro, I want it like that.
Exactly. I'll be like, oh, this ain't my child. Who are you with the full beard and the leather jacket with the dicky pants on? Who are you?
I would give you a hug and I'll pick you up off the ground like this.
He gonna
walk,
he gonna walk in looking like Braun Strowman. Talk about what's up, Pop.
Talk about get these hands. Get these hands.
He probably would.
Definitely. But y'all got any more questions for LP?
Yeah. What's your plan B?
What's your plan B, bro?
That is the engineering.
The engineer, what's his plan B?
Your plan
after that,
B,
what's your plan C?
Your plan B might be better for your plan A, but either way, go for all your dreams. Shoot for the stars, and either way, you'll be up there. But what's your plan C? Because always have to have a plan on a plan on a plan just in case something does not work. Keep throwing ideas.
What's your C?
Maybe my plan C. I'm not sure.
And that's good. You know what? That's good. That's good because you're still young, so you can figure it out eventually.
You know what? So I don't hurt my ego. My plan C is unprepared. I don't have a plan C. So I'm not.
That's fine.
And that's fine. And that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine.
Nice political.
That's very
nice political answer.
Well, you know what?
His good politician. You know.
You know what? His mom said the same thing. He could be a good politician. His mom said the same thing.
My mama said I'm gonna be a president or the president.
Because I don't want you. I don't want you to be a president because I know.
I don't need you.
Because we don't want you to be that corrupt.
But no, because I know if people start talking about him on the thing, I'm gonna start fighting.
No worry, Dad. I'll put you head of secret security.
So you want me to kill everybody, right?
I'll pardon you.
Huh?
I'll pardon you.
You gonna pardon me?
I got
so that means I can kill everybody, right?
Not everybody. Only the people that we don't need.
Okay.
Just put me in charge of the CIA. That's all I ask.
Just make sure you know all of the Constitution and all the rules of being the president before you. Can
I bring Matt and Dex with me to be part of my team?
If y'all don't break anything, because I'm not paying for it.
We're gonna break bones. That's it.
Okay, Dad. Go ahead. Once y'all get,
you know what? Just slide the money under the table. We be good.
Whoa! As long as it's not on camera, I got that. As long as it's not on camera, because I don't want to.
We ain't gonna have no cameras.
Okay, cool. Bet.
Quick, fast, and hurry. What cameras? We gonna have body bags. That's all.
Okay, then once it's the end of my presidency.
You know what? Out of sight, out of mind. How about that?
I bet. Once I'm the end of my presidency and the next president about to come in, I'll pardon all three of y'all.
You know what? See, smart. He said he gonna pardon all of us after we start killing, so we good.
Not only that, but we can grow weed on the White House lawn.
Exactly. See, we got you.
Wait.
We push. Hey, look.
We can campaign on the platform of weed the people.
Hey, hold on. What Ice Cube say? I push rhymes like wait. Yay.
Time out. You do realize that he can only pardon federal crimes. He can't pardon state crimes.
We could drag them on the White House and beat their ass.
Like I said, that's why we'll be in charge of the CIA and it'll just be all black ops stuff.
We don't need international incidents, people.
Who said international incident? Because they're all Americans. We bust them up.
So that you don't want to hurt nobody, or you want to.
But let me tell you about your uncle. Your uncle. If you think I'm violent, that man right there rubbing his eye like that, he's more violent than me.
Bro, he probably think Trump would be stoned. Like Trump would just be sitting there. He run up and drop kick him in his head, and
Nephew,
his head will grow off and then
I-
clean stuff
I'm
will
a-
go everywhere.
Nephew, unfortunately, I'm a Marine Corps veteran with a body count. I've
Yeah,
hurt
so-
enough people.
Exactly. He is more violent than me.
I'm more of a peaceful.
So all the
try to be
so look,
peaceful
check
now.
this out. So check this out. All the stuff I tell you all the stuff I tell you about me, multiply that by 100 with Dex.
Yeah.
So you telling me he threw someone's whole uniform overboard?
Put it like this: he got bodies. You know all that stuff you talk about on GTA when you play, talk about I caught a body. He did it in real life.
You know what? I probably should put you head of the Secret Service. You probably just been staying in bed. You probably not gonna do nothing.
I'll be like this.
Wait.
No, I'll just direct the orders. How about that?
No, that's my job.
No, I direct the orders. The orders that you give me, I direct the orders to them from you. How about that?
You can be my Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kimosabi. Anyway.
Yeah. and you know that I'll get you that dog. Since I'm being president, I can get you a dog. Because you know how presidents have a dog.
I don't want no dog.
You don't want
No, he wants.
Give me a tiger. Give me a tiger. How about that?
No.
A tiger. Give me a tiger.
The tiger can protect the pot plants on the front lawn.
Yeah,
There
give me
you
a
go.
tiger.
I
Give
get
me
you
a
a
tiger.
You
tiger.
mean if they don't eat them first?
Dex, what animal? Matt, you want animal? What animal you want?
Uncle Matt.
Just
give us some
give
weed.
All right,
Give us some weed.
Just give me 400 or 500 pounds. We'll be good for the year.
Okay.
I got you.
I am showing a part of me that I'm not supposed to, but if we're gonna do this, I need a pig farm. Make it happen.
Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Hey, look.
can
We
give
can
you
make it
that.
happen, right?
Hey, it all depends where you want it though. Because if it's too far, if it's like in California, I can't do that. It
Yes,
got.
you can. You'll be the president. You can do whatever you
I know,
want.
but that's on the other side of the country. Though.
But you're the president. You have an infinite. You're like Thanos. You have the gauntlet. You can go wherever you want.
So I can snap California.
Yeah, you can just snap California and do whatever you want. Now y'all see what I deal with for these next 9 or 8 days. This is what I have to deal with.
You just annex California and make it part of the District of Columbia.
There you go.
Hey, y'all can do whatever y'all
first
want
we
with
need
it.
to
So.
make DC a state.
Yeah.
You make DC a state.
Okay.
You said okay.
I can do that.
Now you see what I got to deal with when I'm here. These are the conversations we have, but this is the first time out hearing it because we're on live air. But this is the conversations I have with my son.
Oh, when I give you that pig farm, it's gonna have to be like.
As long as I get one, so I can have some bacon.
I can just buy bacon from the store. Or you want
I want the bacon.
You want fresh out the
Just
pig
leave
bacon?
that where it is,
Bacon.
Dex. Just
Alright,
leave it where it is.
You can have your farm.
Any
And one of
questions,
this-
bro? Since you
And where?
kind of, I'm asking your dad. Does he have any questions for his son?
I don't have any
He
questions.
asked me everything already. As soon as
I don't
we
have
got
any
here.
questions because the only thing I
don't explain to him about those pigs. Don't explain.
no. The only thing I
If
asked
they want that bacon, they can have it.
The only thing I asked
True,
him
true,
was, I said, I'm doing my show tonight. Do you want to jump on with us? And he was like, sure. And I got everything ready because he wanted to get on. So that's the only thing I said. And I told him, it might go left for a little bit. So are you going to hang? And he was like, okay.
You saw Uncle Dex bless. Smoke out of his nose. That was kind of cool.
Should we get to the benediction then, Dex?
Well, we are. Well, see, if I was in Arizona, I'd be doing the same thing. Your Uncle Matt be doing the same thing. We all be doing it.
Except for this is just flavor. This is
Why
just
don't you do
flavor.
it down here?
Because I couldn't bring it. I can't bring it. I can't fly it across state lines.
Bro,
If I was driving, I would
I
have
was
it.
gonna say you
Before
could
we-
have drove here.
before
You
we
could have drove your
slide
head in
into
your
the
glove
benediction,
compartment.
What?
You could have drove your head in your glove compartment. But no,
what?
you want to fly.
I had to fly. Okay, so if I would have drove, guess what? You know how long it took me to get here?
You could have done it
34
beforehand.
hours.
3 days.
You could have done it before Friday.
And then you've been mad because I would been here late.
Man,
Because you was already mad that I didn't get here Saturday night. Genius.
Yeah.
See, exactly. Anyway,
I have a question. What does equality mean to you?
okay. So what does equality mean to you?
Equality means everyone being treated the same. Depending on what job you have, equal pay. And
Depending
also,
on the job.
because obviously doctors are gonna get paid more than a cashier at a store. So that's what I mean by that.
Okay, I thought I
Not
had
gender-wise.
questions. Okay,
Yeah, no.
'cause I was about to say
no.
that could be taken sideways real easily.
Yeah. Everyone having the same treatment and whatnot. But if I can be honest, I don't think we never gonna reach that point of equality. I don't think it's gonna happen.
And why don't you think that?
Dad, back up.
He sound like somebody that he sound like someone that said that a long time ago. But I'm gonna go back here.
Yeah, I know. He sounds like me.
Cause I said because I said the same thing. I don't think it's never gonna be that until we are long gone from this earth.
What I'm saying.
But go ahead. I ain't mean to intrude. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
So,
don't.
why don't you think it? Why don't you think it ever happened?
I mean, seeing what's going on right now, how people are acting, how people are being stubborn and won't change their ways, how certain organizations and people of power act. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I do not see it happening.
So
again, he sound like somebody that y'all know. I'm not saying anything, but I'm just letting y'all know he sound like somebody he knows.
Somebody get him some weed so he'll calm down.
No, because this the thing. This is the thing with me because
I'd share, but I can't get through the screen. Here you go.
Let's be honest though. Dex, we had this conversation. Many times, and I told you when they was like, "Oh, Biden's gonna do a lot. Biden's gonna be a lot better than Trump." I was like, "No, he's not. He's Trump light." The only reason why, listen. Hear me out. The only reason why people voted for Biden, for me, in my opinion, the only reason why I think people voted for Biden is because they wanted Trump out of office.
And they want Kamala.
That's it to me. Because if you look at it now, yes, we passed the bill. They passed the bill. But you know how long it took for them to get it? And then they had to make stipulations. A lot of people are not even going to get that check. I know people are not even going to get that check. And then when
they make over 80,000 a year. They're not going to get it.
No, because I know people that's not even making 80,000. They still not getting it. You know why? Because people in power, like my son said, that people in power be like, well, 1,400 is too much. Okay, you take out rent, groceries, bills. That 1,400 is gone.
See, that's just completely absurd to me because
the thing is you're blaming the wrong person. You're putting it on the president. You're putting it on the president for something.
I'm not. You know what? I'm not putting. I'm just saying that the fact of the matter is that yes, we know that we was trying to get Trump out. We know that Biden doesn't have the final say so because it is a balance of power, right? You have the three branches of government.
Yep.
And I think that some of the people in government feel that because matter of fact, the senator from Arizona, what's her name? Samia, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
She already talking about that 1,400 is too much.
And the thing is but that's the thing. It's not the president saying those things.
I know. It's not
fucking us over. And
I know
it's usually
not
the GQP, and yes, I call them the GQP. I ain't ever gonna call them the GOP again because they're QAnon idiots. But
and you're right. You're absolutely right. And you're absolutely right.
Was what the LP think about equality? What does it mean to him? And I think the follow-up question would be: what do you think needs to be done to reach that state?
Well, so but the only reason why I jumped in because he said he don't think it will never be equality. And you know me, I said it because the only reason why I jumped in because I told y'all plenty of times. I don't even think the only time I will see equality is when all of us are long gone from this earth. That's the only reason why I jumped in. That's the only reason why I said it because I know it will never, as long as the system is in place, that's been in place for years and years and years, it'll never be equality, regardless of who's in office. That's just my opinion. To me.
Well, Terrence, what do you got,
sir?
So you asked, what do I think we need to do?
What do you
get to that
think
point?
needs to be done to reach the point to where equality, your vision of equality, can be reached?
People in power change. People who don't like certain things that's kind of major change, like homophobia, transphobic, or not transphobic, racism, sex, all that. Okay. Change your ways for the better and not for the worse.
Right.
I just thought of something cool. I'm gonna say it. Do something that God would like instead of Satan that would applaud. You know. I didn't mean to get religious, but I thought that was cool, so I said it. But anyway, I think people should change your ways for the better. Honestly, and plant a tree while you're at it. Honestly.
Okay, George Washington, you planting trees.
Stop bathing.
I've told your dad, and I'll say it again on air. The only way to get rid of the people who are thinking that way and that are in power is we have to vote them out. But whether you believe your vote counts or don't, you have to use it to vote them out. Because if you do not, those same people who have been in Congress for 30 years, looking at you, old man McConnell, will continue to sit in Congress and do what the fuck.
Don't get me started on him. Him and what's the other guy? The guy from Texas, the guy that ran off to Mexico. That guy, Cruz.
But at the same time, the people who are in his district don't vote to get rid of it.
This is true. Like I said,
and it doesn't, to me, it doesn't matter if the district is gerrymandered or not. If when people get tired enough, they'll vote enough to get rid of them.
That's true. That's true. I mean, like I said, I have my feelings, and I said it before, and
everyone is entitled to them, and I will never doubt you on that one.
And I said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't vote, but I will never discourage when Terrence gets of age and he decides he wants to vote. I'm not going to discourage him from voting.
Then I'm going to encourage him to vote.
And I'm just going to be like, you can go. I'm going to let you go in there and we'll go get something to eat and we'll be happy. Because I'm not going in there.
Yeah. We just get food. And
we'll talk about it. We'll talk. But I'm just saying, like, it's you know how I feel about it. Especially Dexter, serving in the military. You know how I feel about the government.
Yeah, I know.
So that's where my I don't know how to say it. My distrust of the government. My distrust of the government came from.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, it's that time of the week.
Benediction.
The benediction.
Yep, exactly. You see what Trisha said? I only voted once in my 40-year history. I only voted one time, and that was for Obama.
So that's the only time. You didn't vote again when you reran?
When he reran, I did not vote for him after that.
Why?
Because I didn't want to.
Okay.
Because I felt that, and that's a whole nother subject. So I'm not going to talk about that because we're at the end of the show and I'm hungry. But we'll talk about it after we get off the air. How about that? Okay. So this is the part of the benediction where all of us have something we want to say on our hearts. So we're going to let you go first.
Can I go last? Please?
Well, I usually go last, but I'll let you go last. You go last. Okay. So I'll go first because I don't really have anything. The only thing I want to say is that this is the only thing I want to say. Protect your energy. That's all I'm saying. Protect your energy. And the reason why I say protect your energy is that you have certain people in your life that when you, and Dexter saw my post because I posted it earlier. You got people that when you see their name, you just give the eye roll, you give a heavy sigh, they just drain your energy completely out because you know it's going to be some drama. It's going to be some kind of pity party. All I'm saying is that if you feel that you have that type of person in your life, cut them off altogether. Whether it's a spouse, it's a friend, it's a family member, it's whatever. It's 2021, people. It's time for you to start thinking about yourself. It's time for you to start thinking about what's best for you. And if you feel that person, every time you talk to that person, that you get your anxiety builds up, I think it's time for you to just reevaluate your stance with that person. So my benediction to you is, my final thought to you people out there is that evaluate your circle, evaluate who you give your energy to, because sometimes we give energy to the people that don't deserve it. But we want to fix it because of a certain bond or a certain status or a certain whatever. It's time to stop doing that. It really is time to stop doing that because at the end of the day, you made them happy, but then you're left drained. And who's going to take care of you? Nobody but yourself. And you can't take care of yourself because you gave so much to somebody else. You can't take care of yourself. So that's my shot.
And that's when Mary had a little lamb.
And that's when Mary had a little lamb. But that's my thing. Just because I talked to Dex, I talked to Matt, I talked to Cam. They know when I'm drained. They know when I'm
pour
done.
from an empty cup.
You know, exactly. Trying to pour from an empty cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard. You know how hard it is, especially if it's like it's got sugar at the bottom and it takes so long to come out the cup. That's how I feel. That's how I feel sometimes. And you don't you shouldn't have to do that because you're in control of your energy and your peace. And sometimes, you know, it's hard when you give out your energy. It's hard to get it back. And when you finally get it back, you give it out again. I'm saying no, don't do that. And if it means to be an asshole to people that you care about, then so be it. Be it. So be it. If they're really you're in your corner and they really understand, they'll still be in your corner. So that's my benediction, I guess. Protect your energy at all costs because that's all you have in this, especially with everything going on with the pandemic and all the stuff going on. You know, talking to Dex and talking to Matt, that we had a great show tonight. Sometimes you just have to understand what your limits are and what you have to set boundaries on certain things. And if you don't do that, then guess what? You have nobody to blame but yourself because you gave out so much, and you can't get mad at nobody else for doing so. So that's my benediction. Protect your energy at all costs.
And that's why Mary had another little lamb.
Yeah, another one. So that's all I got to say. So fellas, whatever you have to say. I know Dex, he got that look on his face because we talked earlier. I know he got that look on his face. Matt, I think Matt is ready to eat because I know Sarah's got a meal ready for him. So we gonna wrap this up real quick, and then we got LP. So let's go ahead and wrap it up, fellas.
Go ahead, Dex.
Oh, go ahead, man. I know you got stuff to do.
All I gotta say is fuck Facebook. They got to stop overreaching and actually
Yes.
let us just talk freely. Like there's this thing called freedom of speech. Stop trying to police us on every fucking word.
Everything. I hate it.
I
That's
mean,
why
you can catch a ban for fucking sneezing in Facebook these days. Like, lay the fuck off of us. We are adults. At least most of us, here.
Yeah.
The little man is almost an adult. But give us a chance to actually talk to each other with some amount of freedom. Step off.
Pretty much, because matter of fact, when you sent me the what they banned you for, I mean that was light.
Yeah, and I was making a joke for something they said on the stream.
Right, pretty much. So you know how it goes.
Yeah,
it's trash.
Okay, Dex, your turn.
He's still thinking about what he about to say.
I know what he's about to say because we talked about it earlier.
Oh, all right.
Can't hear you, Dex.
Well, that's because I hit
There we go.
That's because I hit the mute button by mistake. I was letting y'all have y'all flow. I ain't want to push the button. Has that because I'm reprogramming the board as well. Take mental health seriously.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
100%.
Everything, big or small, take it seriously. If you don't think you can do it by yourself, then seek help. Period. Whether it's professional, whether it's a friend, whether it's family, whether it's a cousin, a brother, the homeboy down the street, whether it be a pet. Seek assistance. Never try to take on a mental fight. Ever. I have said it many times and I will continue to say it. When you fight with yourself, the only person who loses is you, and lose. Then life is a one-way battle. The end goal of life, death. Or how fast you get to the goal. Don't reach the goal prematurely because you lost to yourself. If you need help, seek help. If you need a friend, use them. If you need someone to talk to, and hit one of us up on the show. My inbox is always open, and I'm up 20. According to my phone, I'm up 22 out of the 24 hours a day.
22 and a half to be exact.
Actually, yes, it did say I only slept an hour and a half last week.
Yeah, 22 and a half.
Yeah. So don't fight battles alone, because what might seem small will spiral into something gigantic. We crack jokes, we make fun, we do all this other stuff. But don't hide behind the tears of a clown if you don't have to. I've got a long list of friends, especially veteran friends, who, when I last spoke to them, were fine. And they ended up almost losing that battle with themselves and have harmed themselves to where they'll never be the same. They have drunken themselves into where their body doesn't function the way it's supposed to. They have smoked themselves into a place to where their brain doesn't function the way it needs to function. Don't fight those mental battles by yourself. You will not. You will not. I repeat, you will not win. It is just like Father Time. It is just like death.
Undefeated.
Not gonna win that battle.
Undefeated and inevitable.
So instead of trying to fight by yourself, tag in some freaking help. Hell,
That was my issue. I always wanted to do it on my own, but I needed help.
If you need to pick up a controller, do you know my Xbox is part of my therapy? My dog is part of my therapy. My kids is part of my therapy. Doing this motherfucking show is part of my therapy.
Or in Matt's case, smoke some weed.
Smoke weed. Damn.
Y'all don't understand. This is actually part of my therapy. Yeah. My therapist used to tell me, write this stuff down. Well, I changed the format. Instead of writing it down, I'd rather put it out in the air. That way, my story, my struggle, my thought process can help someone else. Because release is a part of self-care. It is a part of therapy. Never hold shit in, because when you run out of room in your cup, the cup will break. And you only get one. If this breaks, what do? Let this sink in.
That's game.
Right. That's true. All right.
It's your turn, LP.
Let's go, LP. Say what you gotta say. What's on your heart, bro?
All right. My thing is.
Scoot up a little bit.
Can I see your tattoo really quick?
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, can you hold it to the camera? I don't know if they see it, but it said, what I say?
Right there. You got it?
Life's a gamble. Life's a gamble. Always bet on yourself. I was watching this video the other day, and basically the thing was, you hit a button, and the main prize was you hit the button, your sister gets $100,000. Right? And so some dude hit the button, and so it was like, pick a contestant to hit the button again, right? And so the dude ends up choosing himself, and then immediately hits the button. His sister won $1,000. So always have confidence. Life is a gamble. Always bet on yourself, and I'm gonna start using that. I'm gonna inspire others in my circle to do that as well. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, life's a gamble. Always bet on yourself. Have the confidence and push. You can do it. You can do anything. Anything is possible. Anything. That's all I got.
You heard him. Bet on yourself. Always have confidence in yourself. You know me, because Dex had to drive, and honestly, Dex had to drive that in my head to have confidence in myself because I was very unsure about a lot of things.
I never thought I said this to a 13-year-old.
And then he had to really instill it in me that I always had to depend on that star player because he knew that I always put everybody else before me. And Dexter told me I had to stop doing that.
I guess I'm guilty as charged. Well, we've gone way over time. I don't really care what y'all think. We went over time. Tell Sarah I apologize. Matt, you ain't got to be here for the sign off. Go and get out of here, bro. Go
ahead, man. We about to ride out. We about to go.
So
I'm about to hang with LP and we about to kick it. And so
ladies and gentlemen, we thank you again for tuning in for another episode of Breaking the Stigma, where we are here to break generational curses because what we experienced might not always been the best thing.
Mm-hmm. And if we do another show, are we doing another show Monday?
We're gonna be here every Monday until the wheels fall off.
You want to join next Monday? He'll be here Monday. You gonna be here Monday?
No, I'm gonna be here Tuesday.
You gonna be here next Monday?
I'm here every day.
Format.
Yeah, we're gonna have a format this time, so we can't go off the grid.
Hey, it's whatever. I'm down for whatever when it comes to
next Monday. We will be back.
Ti.
Next Monday we'll be back. Same time,
same channel,
same locations. Next Monday we'll probably have an actual layout and topics and things of that nature. Me and Matt gonna hit the lab. We're gonna put some heads together. We're gonna yank on Dre's ear, see what he got, and we'll go from there. But y'all know where to find us. It's Breaking the Stigma on Facebook, on YouTube. You can look up my Twitch. It's all scrolling at the bottom of the screen because those are features we pay for. Why don't y'all use them? Anyway, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. We thank y'all for even giving us just a little bit of your time. In any comments, like, share, subscribes, all that fun stuff. We appreciate it.
Yep.
If the fellas ain't got nothing else to say, we're gonna call all hearts and minds.
We out.
Clear. We're
I'm
gonna
hungry.
wrap up
Let's
the
go.
benediction. So let's up out of here.
Yeah, LP's ready to go.